Hey everybody, hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe. I'm down here today near the Disney's All-Star Resorts, but this isn't the reason I'm here. They're off down there, that's the All-Star Resorts down there, and they're very close to this partially refurbed, partially new, massive McDonald's here. The very green McDonald's that opened a couple of days ago. So this is near Disney's Animal Kingdom is off to the left, that's fairly close to here, and Blizzard Beach is also fairly close to here. So I've come here today because this is getting rave reviews. It's solar powered, it's got bikes that you can charge your phones and devices on. It's got some nice covered seating and it's just supposed to be very green. So I've come to take a look. It's mid-afternoon, so I'm not very hungry. I've had my lunch, it's not dinner time yet, so I might have a McFlurry, see what they've got in there. But yeah, let's take a bit of a tour. Before we go in then, let's have a quick look on the outside. They've got this green wall here. That helps keep things a little bit cooler, and it actually looks really cool, really good. And then they've got a massive, what we'd call a brise-soleil, so it's a sunshade basically. And they've got, I think they're PVs up on the roof there, photovoltaic cells. So that's where they're getting their solar power from. And then they've got another massive solar array up there. You can just about see the connections up there, so that's all PVs as well. And then, so this shady area is actually quite a large area. No seating out here. Concrete tables with timber. I don't know whether this is reclaimed or what. It might be cedar, so that's fairly sustainable. But yeah, concrete tables. It isn't too hot out here today, actually. I've just missed a big rainstorm down here. It wasn't raining at all where I live, and I've managed to miss it coming down here. So it's only about 80 degrees right now, so it's not baking hot. I don't know if this is going to be better like out here when it's 95 degrees. It is shady, you're definitely not going to get any sun. So you can see that they've got concrete seats here as well. So they're very low maintenance, i.e. no maintenance, which is good, sustainable. And apart from the concrete, of course. And then they've got these cushions that they can they're velcroed on, so you know they can be removed and cleaned. And plastic type tables. So yeah, it's pretty good actually. And then if you do want to sit outside, then they've got these tables with the parasols at them, or not if you want. So if you do want to catch a bit of sun, or it is cooler outside, then you can just sit around here. Pretty good, very good this. Okay. Now there are a couple of bikes that you can charge your devices on that I'll have a look later at, and there are a couple of people on them at the moment, as you can see. So I'll have a little look at them later. These windows look like they open as well when it's more temperate. So I guess that would be a good thing when it's shoulder seasons, when it's not too warm. Then all these windows can be open. You bring the kind of the outside inside. Okay, let's go now from outside to inside. So as you can see, they've got the enhanced safety measures there, wellness and temperature checks for employees, gloves and face coverings, cleaning of high contact areas, social distancing and frequent hand washing. Then over here, you are required to wear a mask or face covering to go in there. Okay. So as with all these new types of McDonald's now, they've got the self-check-in, if you like, the ordering machines here rather than going up to the counter, which is just over there. English and Spanish. Pay your order, so you can't pay in cash here. Let's see what they've got. So I only want a McFlurry if they've got one today. They do. Oh dear, what shall I have? Oreo McFlurry, I think. Yes, Oreo McFlurry. There it is, right there. $3.29. Regular size. Who wants a snack size? Who would order a snack size? Okay. I think that's all I need. regular Oreo McFlurry. 510 calories, eh? Wow. Okay, $3.51 including the tax. Then it tells you to grab a table tent and put the code in there. So I'm going to go to 16 and tap in 16 and continue. Right, now it comes to payment time, so I'll see you in a minute. I've got the mask off now that I'm eating, and I've got my McFlurry. There it is. They brought it to me very, very quickly. So as you can see, very, very clean, obviously, in here. Really cool, very quiet. Some kind of soothing music. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's got copyright. If it has, then it'll tell me. And then there are families here for people doing work. Not many people in. Obviously there's not many people in because it's a bit off the beaten track, so unless you're staying at a resort or you know this is on your way home or something, or you're like me and just come down here because I fancy a McFlurry and a bit of filming, then there ain't many people down here today. I guess when the parks do reopen, if you're in Animal Kingdom, this is the closest off-site, I guess, eatery that you're going to find. If you're in the resorts and you don't fancy staying there and going into the food courts in the all-star resorts, then again this is an option for you. So I'm going to tuck into my McFlurry now, my Oreo McFlurry. So I came out to eat. Actually I feel safer outside eating because it's just, there's air circulating. In fact there's a lot of air circulating because of these fellas up here. There's a few of them. They certainly move the air around. There's a really good breeze blowing out. So you can see that the table next to me is please leave this seat or table empty, which is great. So they've got some social distancing going on out here. I'm going to get on those bikes in a minute. I'm going to have to get rid of some of this energy that I've, or some of this food, some of these calories that I've put into my stomach, or I'm still putting into my stomach with this McFlurry. If you want to stay outside and not go into that restaurant at all, you can do that. You can see here, it's got a QR code. You tap that QR code, or you scan that QR code, and it takes you into the McDonald's mobile ordering app, so you can actually order from that table and never ever go into McDonald's if you want to, which is a great idea, and I think there's going to be more of that going on anyway now. We've got these new recycling bins as well, so you can throw your everyday trash in there and your recycling stuff in there. So that's where my Oreo McFlurry empty thing is going to go. Hand sanitizer at the doors as well, which is good. Oh nice. That's a new one. There's no kids play area at this McDonald's, but they do have this long table here with kind of iPad looking machines that you can play on, do different things with. I don't know what they do. Oh okay, so you've got to well yeah, you've got to make that picture there into that picture there using these things, which I'm not going to do right now. And then this one I think is a colouring book, that type thing, so you can colour your animals different colours. That'll keep them busy for a little while, I guess. This is a self-serve machine. It's closed at the moment because of social distancing and COVID and that kind of good stuff, but it will be open at some point. The TVs at the back here show you how the restaurant was put together, what it's got in it. It makes it a green building. So it starts off by, well, you press what you like. I pressed the one for PVs. So this is the solar panels. Tells you what a solar panel does, how it converts into electricity. And this one has 1,066 solar panels, covering 18,000 square feet. That's a lot of panels. 600,000 kilowatts a year. And then we've got the solar glass. The solar glass is the glass that sits above the outdoor seating. Almost 5,000 square feet of it. solar glass is PVs that are actually embedded, sandwiched in between glass panels. So they act as sunshades as well as collectors for electricity. And another 70,000 kilowatts. These are the louvers. I think these are the breathable windows. Yes. So these windows over here open and close automatically depending on the temperature. So when it's a bit cooler, rather than spending money on AC, these windows open and close and bring in outside air. As the parking lights in the lot are also solar. So these are more like the ones you might have in your back garden or your front garden. Your little solar panel on top of your light, and then it lights up at night time without any wiring. This is the bikes that you can charge your devices from. So not only do they charge your device, but your leg movement and your hand movement also provides McDonald's with free energy. There's the green wall that we saw before, 1,700 square feet of plants. And that's it, that's the story of this McDonald's and how it works. These are the native plants that they talked about. So I'm guessing these are not irrigated in any way, these just rely on natural rainfall. It says that you can smoke, but not within 25 feet of entrances or exits. And I guess you can still smoke under canopies, sometimes you can't, but I think you can here. Here's more of that green wall, and it does actually smell really nice. In Florida you don't get a lot of smell from plants, but this one you do actually get a smell from. You can see the irrigation here as well as the this lights up. The McDonald's, the big golden arches, light up in the night time and then come through that greenery, which is great. Okay, here are the bikes. Here are the bikes. Let's have a quick climb on here. I don't know if these get sanitised. I guess they do. I hope they do. Okay, tells me I'm doing something 20 watts. Okay, so all I've got is it 20 watts. Crikey, how fast do you have to pedal to get to 40? Oh, 40, okay, now I'm doing 40. I think this needs some resistance if I'm going to get past 40. I think 40 will do. So you can plug your device in, and obviously I didn't, so I'm just helping McDonald's out. You can also log your activity. Again, another QR code. I'm not going to do that. Tell you what, I need to get fitter, a lot fitter than I am now. Even that's puffed me out a bit, which it shouldn't. I used to run half marathons, would you believe? Not for a long time, but I used to. I need to do a lot more of bicycling and running if I'm going to get fitter then. Oh, so these concrete chairs here are actually very comfortable. I sat here for probably 15 minutes eating my flurry and just watching the world go by, and no, I mean, they don't need cushions, they really don't need back cushions. They've been designed really, really well. They're going to last forever. They'll probably last longer than this store, which has now been remodeled twice since it was built. This and the other, I guess, advantage of this is in a hurricane, this isn't going to go anywhere. So while they have to bring these chairs in, all they have to do with this is to bring the cushions in, and they are done. Same with these tables, these concrete tables out here. The grey paving is porous paving, so this is the way that the water gets through into the earth without having to go through a storm sewer. You don't get much of this paving actually in Florida, and it's really good because the soil is very, very sandy, which means that the water dissipates really, really quickly into the earth if you can get it there. So rather than having this concrete, which I guess they need for the roads anyway, but it's great to have this kind of paving around. Here's another little note about the lighting. These are the lights that light up the parking lot around here. So you can see they've got PVs on them, and they've got a battery up there next to the light that stores that energy, and then when it gets dark the lights run themselves. These are the bollard lights you can see for the drive-through here. So they've also got mini PVs on top of them, so they also take in the sun during the daytime, and then when it's night time the lights can shine. This is the drive-through area here. 2 lanes of drive-through, and then you might be able to hear in the background there the AC and chiller units at the back there, and covered nicely with these really nice timber louvers. And then as you come through the drive-through, there's your pay and pick up windows, and a couple of spaces for parking if you're waiting for your order. And this roof covers the whole thing all the way through the drive-through, so you're never going to get wet unless you're at the edge there and then there's a wind blowing against you, then you will. Here's more of the breathable windows. They're all the way around the place. So if you don't want to open this door with your hand, look at this, look, use your foot, step and pull. So you can do that, and provided you're not in any way disabled, that would be okay, you could do that. I'm going to quickly go into the men's rooms here. You can see fairly brightly lit, but not many lights, so they've used them well. Easy to clean. 4 urinals, that's good. It's a good number of urinals for a place this size. A couple of hand basins. They've only got electric hand dryers, no towels, which is good. One trap there, and then they've got the disabled loo here. hand dryer again, sanitizer, blue with the grab rails, and a baby change. Again, they've got the step and pull. That's more common in toilets. I've just come back inside again because they've got tables which I didn't see before. Only a few of them. Gaming tables. So this is a puzzle table. I know there's a kind of chessboard on one of them as well. So these are just little games you can play. Or it obviously extends this table out. So if there's a few of you, you can now eat as a family rather than taking up another table. These, I guess, are the dedicated family tables for young children. As you can see the little graffiti on the wall there. Just only 3 tables, one of which is obviously out of service due to Corona. And then this is actually getting some use now, this table. That's good to see. Still very quiet in here. Very nice music, relaxing music going on. And they've got the tables inside as well as outside you can scan from, so if for some reason you don't want to use the touch screens over there or go to the counter, then you can use these also. So these are touch screens that are not in use at the moment, but they will be. So if you're not able to scan, then you can also use these screens at your table. And this is also got wheelchair access, this table. That's it, that's my tour of the new McDonald's next to Disney's All-Star Resorts. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, press all. You'll get this stuff plus news 6 days a week. Until the next time, see you later. Bye bye.